Hello you beautiful nerds, welcome back to the Rogues Gallery. I'm LitlClutch, and this is another demo dive into the Drova teaser. Because I'm loving this game so much, let's dive right in and see if we can find the ruins to the east. Why I have to share the reward? I'm here for my reward. Oh yes, that feels so good. Finally back again. Love the woods, but I'm always happy to have a beer and some good food. Yes, correct. Your reward. You fought really well together. If you don't like the order anymore, you would have a good chance as a hunter. Here's your share of the reward. What do you mean we fought really well together? I did all the fighting on my own. I don't like this guy. I'll keep that in mind. Thanks. Oh, if you're interested, I have a few small things to sell. Mostly things you can use in the wilderness. If you need anything, let me know. I'd be happy to trade some shards. Fine. What do you have? Spider secretion, useful for extracting ether for research. Can also be sold to a vendor. And a bow. 150 for the bow. I can't afford that. We're up to 212. How much money did we get? Did he give us 100 for doing that quest that he did nothing for?
Haha.
About the money. Here's your 200, you scoundrel. Grins. All right, here's the key. I love doing business with you. You go up the floor to the second room. It's kind of like the room in the middle. You shouldn't miss it. Kind of like. Isn't it literally the room in the middle? First day of the Silver Fox. I've been here for a few days now, and I've been able to gather very little information. People here are very closed off to strangers, especially to the Order. Especially the people from the family are very suspicious of us. Since I've been here, I've been watching a hunter called Fowl, and I had a first serious conversation today, which sounded very promising. Told him about my problem, and he said he knew someone of the family who was open to the Order. Of course, only if the shards are right. I'll meet with him again tomorrow. Second day of the Silver Fox. Today, I met with Fowl. He organized a meeting between me and a family member. He won't give me a name, and I don't know the place yet. The meeting is supposed to be on the 3rd of the Silver Fox. I will meet Fowl, and he will tell me where to meet the family member. I hope that through him I will learn more about the family, and especially about the ruins that are in the forest. Alright, we found an Order sword. Not enough strength. We need one more strength index to use it, but it's faster and stronger than what we found so far. We also found Order boots. From an 8 to a 50? That's way better armor. And the Order armor from 15s to 125 and 120. Holy crap, my armor is like way higher than it used to be. I went from being like, what was it, 15s on the one? Actually here, my old armor, and then we found the Order Greaves. So we were around we had like 33 before. Our old armor, we had 33 for each roughly. Now we have 250 and 215. What a difference. Hey, we have 5 learning points. You can learn this from Fowl. Fowl hunters look pretty cool with the bow. Finally, you can handle the bow. You can become a better nature. We don't have it yet. Ansbert can teach us gutting. Having the bow would be nice. But being able to use my sword... Using that new sword would be even better, in my opinion. Damage is going up to 41 and 1.24 speed. Oh, now look at me. There we go. I like it. Who's this guy? I bet this is family. Look at that, Cardin. Some Order scum has shown up again. This one's even younger than the last. That's who they take on at the Order. Watches you closely. I'm looking for my Order brother named Albin. Have you seen him? I saw your Order brother. What do you think? Did you not? Yeah, I saw your Order brother. And the Order brother at the river. I'm a fighter and I watch my surroundings closely. And I register everything. Can you tell me where Albin is? Now, sounds like you mentioned 2. Maybe the Order brother at the river is the one that we found dead? Where we got our armor? Like the Greaves? Listen to that, Cardin. This Order bog wants me to hell. Get lost. I'll find him without you. Gives us a cog, but we can't do anything with it. Alright. Let's get rid of our mace. Show me your goods. I'm selling the mace. My old boots. And my old armor. Alright. That'll get us up to 30, so we could get 1 healing potion. We need 75 for the lesser heal skill. The downside to this, it requires 20 of that flow, which means you can only do it if you're in a fight. You won't be able to heal between fights. Cheap stew is 35 health for 30 ether. Horrible. Like, at least the meat we cooked gives us 20 for 8. They need to learn how to process the ether out of things. I guess we'll save up for the 75. As much as I really want to get a potion. Right. I'm tempted to save up my skill points, but at the same time, I don't know. Actually, you know what? Having that at more than one button, can't be that bad. I was wondering if it would destroy or not. I just wanted to practice the combo. Alright, so it said the river was... Oh wait, the person upstairs. I have her ring. I totally forgot. Get out of the way, girl. Oh, is that her there? You again? What do you want? I found your ring. What? Really? Show me. That's the ring, but how? How did you find it? Where was it? You saved me. Apparently, Lisa the sheep likes shiny objects. She swallowed it, but thankfully it came back out. What? That's disgusting. I can't wear that ring. No way will I get the image out of my mind. I'll have to wash the ring first. What about a finder's reward? For an Order member, you really seem to be okay. Smiles. My name is Kiara. By the way, I don't have much, but a debt has to be settled. Here are some shards. You can go and buy yourself a good beer at Ola's. It's decent, not that expensive. Thank you. Thank you again for your help. Now I can finally return to the family farm. I wonder who she was out tussling with. A little tussle in the hay. Oh, maybe it was the guy that takes care of the sheep? Explains why it was found inside the sheep's poop. Probably dropped it. Well, having her little tussle. in the hay. Alright, this new sword is making things a lot easier. Oh, look, we found our way to this guy. An ether charm. A charm that increases the flow generated by attacks significantly. No, it's instead of a shield. That should really be like an amulet or a ring thing in my books. Good to have. We just... Oh, wow. We gotta get up there. Yeah, already harvested. Just making sure I harvested him. Our new armor makes us take so little damage, it's great. I'm letting the armor take too much of the hits, I think, but can't blame me. This is so much better than what we were before. Ooh, arrows, potion. Oh, we can't smash the shards. Oh, that's disappointing. Anything else in here? We can save up to get that lesser healing spell. I think we'll be in a really good position. Right now we're at what? 89? Oh, I think that's enough. I think I might run back to town to quickly get the heal spell and then come back. After all, that lesser healing will be super handy. And we're not far from town.
Haha.
That charm only gets you 8? I feel like I'm being ripped off. Skills, we have 3 skill points. We're getting close to another level. We'll be able to get the bow soon. Well, the skill of it, anyway. Find some meat. Or it will be the... Oh, didn't see that one. Oh, got to hit the heel. Okay, the heel. I think I want that to actually be 2, and then heavy strike, and then I guess hamstring after that. Totally forgot about healing. Low leaves you too quickly after a fight. I kind of wish it would just stay there. Like, once you have it charged up, it'll stay there until you use it. Let's see how much that lesser heal actually gives from the dummies. That's actually not bad. That's a pretty good heal. Alright. Go see if we find out what's going on with the ruins right here. The Shadow Hill. Oh, there's a potion we missed. Well, a flower. Oh, there's another order member. Before we go down in there, how do we get to him? All right, here we go. I'm loving this heal. Alright. Quick save. Be up top or down below? He is down below, but not out of reach. Nice. So the guy at least let us know that there was another order member nearby. Onspot. Mumbling, talking to himself. That must be a mutation from the ether. That's interesting. There have to be more ether splinters in the tomb. I have to get these splinters somehow. Hey, you're from the Order too. What are you doing here? Oh, something shocking. Someone from the Order. Here. Are you here to get me? What do you mean? Oh, you don't have a clue. That's good. Thanks. My name is Onspot. I'm just taking some time right now to pursue my research on ether. Ether? What's that? We've already asked that before. My favorite topic, ether. Ether is basically our elixir of life. It can be found everywhere, for example in plants, ores, even in us. Looks and even our personality is defined through ether. Believe it or not, we consume it daily, for example, through food and when we are exposed to strong ether sources. Through ether we become more powerful, but if we consume too much it can harm us. If we consume too much ether over a short period of time, it can destroy our bodies. That's also my problem. Scratches his beard. Does the problem have anything to do with the tomb you just mentioned? Tomb, yes, exactly. What's up here is an old ruin. I found out that below the ruin is an old tomb of a past civilization. But when I came close enough, I felt that the place is filled with ether. It's impossible to stay there long, because the body can't process so much ether in a short time. What were you looking for in the ruins? I'm looking for ether splinters. I found a few outside the tomb, but that's not enough. I need way more for my research. Looks at you. But I found a way to possibly stay there longer. What? Why did you have to find? Why did he have to find to survive? What way did he find to survive longer? Wow, I can't read today. What exactly are these splinters? Ether by itself is no object. It is within our air. We cannot see it, but if everything fits from ether will come up ether splinters. The shell practically looks up like ether and it stays there. Like a cup that holds water within itself. Ether splinters hold ether within itself. Quite simple. What way did he find to stay longer in the tomb? You can prepare a potion that can isolate the ether in your body for a short while. Hence, one can be exposed to ether for longer, because it's possible to lower the ether balance in a controlled manner. Let me guess, for the potion you need valuable and expensive materials. Valuable? No, actually I only need a few easy-to-get materials. The problem is that I'm no longer a fighter. But you look like one. I need approximately 5 nightlight and 3 spider secretion. Oh, and 4 red chalice too. That way the potion won't taste so bitter. You want me to get the stuff? I don't even know where to get that. Nightlight can only be found at night. They glow in the dark, and fireflies feed on the spores. Just follow the fireflies. I think I saw some last night north of the river. I think it's the best start there. Extracting spider secretion is not that easy. That takes a certain kind of finesse, and the timing has to be perfect. Can you show me how to extract the secretion? 5 learning points. Do you know where to find the spiders? Spiders are a little harder to find. They like to hide, but will attack quickly when you approach them. North of here is an old ruin. I think I've seen some cobwebs there. You should have a look around. What's in it for me if I get you all this stuff? You actively contribute to important research? I stare at him blankly. All right. I can give you some shards for that. Oh, if you need anything else, I can always sell you something. I have collected many things during my journeys. All right. Show me your goods. Ether ball. Hurls a mighty ether ball at your enemies, which deals damage to their target. A healing potion, wings. You can have my wings. 50 for ether ball. I kind of want to get it, but I don't have 50 yet. 5 learning points. I'm still on it. All right. Let's roast some meat. There we go. Oh, check it out. We can actually go on the river. So those things we saw there are what we're looking for, but we can only harvest at night. The shun forward. Two cliffs. This is that spot the guy talked about, I think. Heal up. Alright, this is that shrine we were told about. At least I think this is the shrine. The family probably won't like us defiling their shrine, but if that's the case, they shouldn't have been a-holes to us. Anything else here? Ooh, 50% physical, 30% magic block. We got a new shield. Heck yeah. Oh, we can't go any further. That's fair. Oh wait, we still need the spider essence. Close to leveling up. We need 50 more experience to level up, and then we'll be able to get the extract skill to get him his spider essence. Honestly, since it's for a quest, we're doing it for him to get that stuff for him. He should have just gave us the skill. Like, in exchange, I'll teach you this skill. Ooh, leveled up. Dodgy little mofo. Oh, yeah, there's the spider. Spider web. I'm not good with spiders. Oh no, there's another one of those big ones. Ooh, thank goodness for heal. I got stuck on the tree. That did not go well. Mind you, the meat does pretty good healing for very little ether. Only 8 each. Can find some more of those easy to kill bugs. Oh, spider territory. Nope, 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 nope. I'm sorry. Oh, there's another one of those. Don't mind these little. That's stuck on spider webbing. A little bit better. You can actually charge. Seems like you can actually charge each hit. I didn't realize. There we go. Definitely good to know. I don't know why I didn't try that sooner, charging each powerful attack. Alright. Ow. We don't have the skill to extract it, so we can't loot it at all. Well, that's disappointing. The road. Find our way back to get that skill then. Seeing as it's a quest critical skill, it definitely should have been given to us. Are we close to the shrine? Yeah, I'm too far down. I need to come back a little bit. So quest skills that are critical for you to complete quests should be kind of given to you. Okay, listen to me. When you know how, it's actually quite simple. The problem is the venom gland. If you cut it in the wrong place, the blood mixes with the poison and renders the poison useless. You have to stop between the legs, and there from the poison gland, you can extract the poison. Alright, cut between the legs. Noted. Roast all of our meat. We still have 3 skill points. Can we use this tent? Quick nap in, maybe? Alright, let's go find that spider we killed. Wait a minute. Okay, I took ether damage there. Does using that heal give us ether? I didn't think it did. And I noticed that we weren't able to extract from that spider. Okay, so the heal doesn't. Well, it used the flow to do as though I did the heal, but I happened to hit the dodge button at the same time, so it dodged instead. Oh well, I'm not in bad shape. I'm a little worried about the spiders. What? Oh, it did give me a little bit of ether when I healed. That's not cool. My healing spell increases my ether too, even though it doesn't mention that. How many of those did we need? We have 1. We need 3? Alright. Also, the fact that they get so many attacks at once, it's nasty. no, 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 no. I gotta watch my ether. It's getting super high. Alright, we only need one more spider secretion. Whew. Okay. Either ether needs to go down faster than it does, or that healing spell should not be using up or adding to the ether. It's like the game doesn't want you to be able to actually live. Well, we have enough for the quest, I think. Yeah, we got 3. Let's go give it. Like a game systems teaches you a lot about how it wants you to play, and this game is basically teaching you that it wants you to die, because anything that heals you prepares you to die. Oh, that's too far down. Here's the stuff. Do you have my reward?
Yeah, some shard. Very good. I have already prepared everything. Only these things were missing. And give me a moment. Perfect. Here are 5 potions. Should be able to get enough ether splinters with them. If you feel your body is being overrun by ether, take a potion. It'll give you a little time.
What? You want me to go to the ruin? Why not you?
Are you insane? There's so much ether. It's life-threatening. Only crazy people would go in there. All right. You are consuming airborne ether in the ruins all the time, so you have to hurry. The more ether splinters you bring me, the more shards you'll get from me.
Well, I hope your potions work. I'll bring you the ether splinters.
Perfect. I need at least 8 shards. The more you find, the better. I will wait here for you.
Turns away from you and talks to himself. Alright, that's just rude. Kind of funny. Are you crazy? How close to... Oh, we should probably put these potions down on the bar. See, I don't like it the way it's set up, mainly because WASD is your move and your right hand's on the mouse. So to use 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, like you have to move your hand off your keys, which is a little awkward. Which is why I think the radial button, like pressing Alt to bring up a menu or that you can quickly slide up, down, left, right, like do the angles. To do it would be really nice as like a quick access menu. Right. Ooh, I already have some ether on me because of my healing. Alright. And away we go. Nearly every consumable holds ether to some extent. Your current ether is displayed at the bottom of your character. Exceeding your limit, which are marked by the orange border, will lead to heavy damage, so be careful. Alright. Almost got hit there. Needs 8 shards. No, 5. There's a lot of dead people in here. A lot of these are positioned where you get hit to pick them up. Not cool, game dev. Not cool. Right, that... actually anything. What's this? 5. No. 1 shard.
the last of our potions. I hope we have enough. Obelisks serve as protection. Yeah, but how do I use the obelisk? There's that door we couldn't open. Wrong way, wrong way. Ow, 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 ow. Oh, you have to click on the stairs. They could add a automatic usage thing. How many crystals did we get? Exactly 8. Alright. That's all that we needed. I wish I knew what to do with those protections. I was hoping we could, like, click on them and use them to open up that door to the bottom. We couldn't interact with them, though. And I couldn't attack them.
Ah.
Here's your splinters.
Perfect, yes. That looks promising. I can work with that. I have to somehow manage to absorb the ether.
I'm doing well, by the way.
Oh, yes, I'm glad. I knew you'd make it. Ooh, lucky bastard.
I like my reward.
Oh, of course. Here are your shards. You helped me a lot. Now I can finally continue working.
Turns away from you. 60 shots and 200 XP. Don't get much XP. Okay. Well, we're coming up to the 2-hour mark. I think we should really call this. That should be a good enough example of what the game is like. If you guys are interested in checking it out, I highly recommend it, by the way. It's a pretty awesome little game. There'll be a link down below in the doobly-doo. Please click it, check it out. Wishlist it, support it if you're interested. The game deserves the attention, in my opinion. We got 3 points, so I guess I'll go 15. 14?
Oh, I get a little nap in there.
Alright. Now we can go inside. Got some stuff to sell real quick. Anyways, guys, this has been LitlClutch from the Rogues Gallery. Thank you so much for stopping by. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Comment down below on what you think of the game and things I could do better or other things about the game, your thoughts, your experiences, games you'd like to see me check out, or demos I should be looking into. And hope to see you next time. Don't forget, you can check me out on Twitch Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays, 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. Little marathon streams. We tend to focus on retro and indie titles, a little bit of everything thrown in, just whatever interests us. Till then, everybody, stay happy, stay healthy, stay awesome.